Hey guys, welcome to Sound Pure. I'm Barry, and in this video we'll be looking at Craviotto snare drums. For decades now, the Craviotto drum company was one of those that just kind of one of those best kept secrets in American custom drums. It started out with kind of a solid shell principle. For you guys that aren't familiar with the solid shells, they're actually kind of a steam bend. And it starts with a single plank of wood, roughly about 1/4 of an inch thick, and then they kind of steam bend this into shape. So what happens is there's no, like ply drums, there's no cross lamination, so there's less glue, and so that being from the same tree, the drum resonates at a slightly different frequency level. So this particular one is an 8x14, and this is red birch, rarely seen in terms of domestic tone woods. The birch itself is a very nice tone wood that's sought after by a lot of the recording personnel. They're looking for that high frequency response and not as much low end, but you add this with the 8x14, you got this kind of nice perfect blend of high frequency as well as low fundamental note from the shell itself. It has the birch reinforcing rings to kind of help hold this thing together. What's great with the solid shells with the steam bends is the difference in the airflow. With the reinforcing rings in place, you're getting an expansion of the air as it passes that first reinforcing ring, and then a contraction at the bottom. So depending on how you tune the drum, you can get a really nice either low fundamental note or a really high, tight, bright situation. With 10 lugs, gives you a really even stretch on the drum head. So again, depending on how you tune this, you can get some vastly incredible tuning results. So 10 lugs, tube lugs, so low mass brass, not taking away any sustain, but just kind of minimizing some of the overtones. I've got 2.3 millimeter flange tubes here. Just enough weight to kind of keep the drum in focus, but not rob you of sustain. And then it ships with the trick throw off, one of the industry leaders in terms of snare strainers. It has a ball bearing sensitivity dial here, so there's no more backing out as you're playing, and especially with the shallow snare beds that you have here, you really want to be able to lock that snare wire into adjustment into place and not have to worry about that. This also ships with the Aquarian heads. It's a texture coated top and a classic clear snare side on the bottom. This drum is also available on a try before you buy program. It's a hassle-free way to get this drum in your own hands and really appreciate and understand the nuances of this instrument at your own pace. I'm going to run this drum through a couple of different tuning examples to kind of give you an idea what it's capable of, and I'll be right back. So that was the Craviotto Red Birch 8x14 snare drum. Again, this one is out of the Custom Shop series. It's a very rarely seen timber, which we were super excited to find this one. And again, the birch having a really nice kind of high frequency response with very low on the low frequency response. This makes for an incredible drum. And the 8x14, again, just with that deeper fundamental note, just allowing your rockers to kind of lay into this. For you studio guys and more dynamic players, just gives you a little bit more of a lower fundamental note without having to work too hard. Keep in mind that we're always looking for quality trades, so if you find yourself not using something, give us a call, we'll get you traded up. And if you like the video, please subscribe below, and don't forget to follow us on social media. You can stay up to date with the latest arrivals as well as the current news. Thanks for watching.